It would appear that AMD's upcoming RX Vega had been hiding in plain sight all along. Our US and YouTube editor Keith May spotted the teaser by AMD on the official Alienware channel, and we decided to share this with our readers. Update: Hard Oak has also let out a very good look at the card. At the same time, Videocards.com has managed to get its hands on 3DMark FireStrike 1.1 scores of the final version of AMD's RX Vega, so this is probably going to be one of the final major leaks before AMD's big reveal. RX Vegas gets pictured with new backplate and what is probably going to be the final commercial design. The first thing we immediately notice is that the card has approximately the same reference design as the Frontier Edition, albeit with a few changes. From the time when Linus saw the card at CES, AMD has added a backplate with a neat yellow strip running along the edge. The logo glows as usual, and you can see the BIOS switch as well. AMD decided to hide the power cables from view, and if there is a glowing R logo like the Vega FE, we cannot see it at this point in time. Judging from the width, however, that could easily be 2 to 3 power connectors. This particular variant appears to be the air-cooled version and is probably going to be one of the variants that hit the market. The presence of a backplate means that AMD has probably finalized the design, and this is it, ladies and gentlemen, the RX Vega. Here is the thing, however, we know for a fact that an RX Vega or multiple are currently making the rounds under AMD's senior marketing team, which also showed up at PDXLAN. Interestingly, the username on the leaked benchmark is The Game Technician, which is the code name of Jason Evangello, AMD's technical marketing specialist, so these benchmarks are almost certainly legit and are probably indicative of the final product, the air-cooled one at any rate. The RX Vega Demo Edition is clocked at a cool 1630 MHz for a peak compute of 13.3 TFLOPs and scores 22,230 graphics score in FireStrike 1.1. The HBM memory is 8 GB in size and clocked at 945 MHz. The power consumption for this amount of power level seems a bit high, considering a GTX 1070 with only a single power connector scores 18,485 points, and a GTX 1080 with a single power connector can score as much as 22,000-24,000 points. The final verdict, however, can only be given after AMD reveals pricing information for the GPU, which they will do so at SIGGRAPH days. The Vega graphics chip will be utilizing the latest 14nm GFX 9-core architecture, which is based on the NCU Next Compute Engine design. The graphics card will supposedly feature 64 compute units or 4096 stream processors. The die measures 484mm 2 in size. AMD plans on increasing the throughput of the chip through increased clock speeds. This will allow AMD to pump numbers better than the Fiji GPU, which is based on the 28nm GCN 3.0 architecture and comes with the same number of cores, 4096 SPs.
5 lives left. No lives left for your enemy. Destroy them. Oh, I can't wait to see what you do with that. 1 minute. Time to prove yourself.